missed out on an excellent opportunity, and hopefully your team can grow from that as well. I would just simply like to thank some rather important people. Specifically, there was a number of folks that contributed to the planning for this event, and I'd just simply like to ask those individuals, if you were on the planning team, could you please identify yourself by standing up for a moment? Thank you very much. Also, as you notice, there's a number of employees and some other folks that were helping to volunteer to run this event. For those individuals, let's show our gratitude for their assistance today as well. And lastly, if you were a team that either did a table presentation or one of the room presentations, would you please stand up? Thank you very much for helping me make this valuable event. The last person I'd like to thank specifically, Jason, where are you? I thought I saw you stand. Jason, would you stand up again, please? So, what you're about to see was put together by his team, and I'd like to thank them for their efforts there. So, the last thing that I would like to mention, this is more for coaches. There's going to be some surveys so that you can give some feedback about the success or the value of the event. And I strongly encourage you to take some time to try to give some sort of response to that. Whether that be a conversation happening within your teams or whether that just be you taking the time to do that. So please look for that. Mr. Pat Barnes will probably send that out to the emails that were used to register the teams. So the last thing that I want to mention is we were given some very nice party gifts to share with teams today. So we had a little raffle based on all the teams that were in attendance. And if one team representative would be willing to come down to this side, I'd like to give you something before you leave today. Up for grabs are essentially a number of Acrobotics equipment. There's some $200 gift certificates / team sponsorships, and then some 50% off coupons, all for the Acrobotics equipment. So if you would be so kind, our first award is given to You Bet. Would you send a representative down to grab us? And also getting one of the slide kits was the Outlaws. The next thing, we've got some worm gear kits. The first one goes out to the stirrup circles. Next one goes out to the winter soldiers. And then the last one goes out to the combustible lemons. Now the next gifts were for $200 gift certificates. They're calling it an FTC sponsorship. So if you're keeping track of your sponsors, Acrobotics is essential. Well, actually, this is build a company, a partner company with Acrobotics. So the first one of those $200 sponsorship gifts goes to Interdimensional Robotics team. The next one goes to Creative Venture Lab. The next one goes out to the Boiler Box. The next one is one of the PV teams, everything that is wrapped. The next one goes out to the Finger Puppet Mafia. Actually, I got 4 or 5 of those now. I need to copy some earlier. The next one goes out to Flatline. The next one is for the Robo Minions. The next one's for the fire-breathing rubber duckies. The next one is for the Mortal Kombats. And then the last $200 FTC sponsorships goes to Sherrard High School 7. The last of the rewards that we're giving out were 50% off coupons for the build-up equipment. So the first one of those goes to Kirkwood Community College, the Eagle Box. The robotic rams. Deviation from the norm. The next one is robotic radiation. The next one is to the gear grinders. The next one is to the team wired up. These are all the same. Yes. Optimus primates. The water robots. And then the last two go to flourish and bots. And then finally, the glitch mod. The last thing that I mentioned is Jason had secured some old game elements as well. So if you are a team that's relatively new to FTC and you're looking to start your construction or design process, there are some elements that you could at least utilize to start to develop some of those components. If you would like some, please come down, but please limit one per team. And I guess the next question is, are you ready to see the game?
Amazing sound.
I didn't handle the IT.
Well, it's like, can we just get a class for sound?
Remember that in the survey, please.
Service.
A very inhospitable world. On board, the crew makes ready for their mission, unaware of the peril they are about to face.
Captain Collins, we've successfully completed our work with Planet X. Telemetry data shows we maintain planetary alignment and are in stable orbit. On screen. It's breathtaking. Lieutenant Armstrong, surface scan. I am here. Surface reports indicate above average presence of both gold and silver unobtainium. We won't know how much of it until we run a subterranean scan from the surface. But there's a lot of it, Captain. Far more than we need.
Attention all crew, this is your captain speaking. We have successfully found our prize and our mission is a go. Engineering, prepare to launch the rover.
Roger that, Captain. The rover's ready to launch under your command.
Captain Collins, I'm getting an intense spike of thermal activity emanating from the star.
Captain, we're detecting a large gravitational wave heading up from the star, darting towards us and Planet X.
A base action towards the star. Brace yourselves.
Captain, shields are 40%. We can't take another blast like that.
What hit us?
Looks like a solar storm, Captain. Originating from the star. I'm scanning it now. The star is highly active and is already building up for another energetic release. Looks like we just have a few minutes until another solar storm is generated.
Alright crew, we have a mission to complete and we came all this way to do it. So we're going to roll the dice and make the play. Engineering, initiate the launch sequence.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Once the rover's on the ground, we need to be ready to strike. Double time everyone, seconds matter. Let's do this.
Welcome to First Launch and the 2018-2019 First Type Challenge game, Rover Ruckus, presented by Qualcomm. A team consists of 2 driver-operators, a coach, and a robotic rover. The robot must be built from materials specified in the game manual and fit within an 18-inch sizing tool. but may expand after the match begins. And, for this year, must weigh no more than 42 pounds. Each match is played with 4 randomly selected teams, 2 per alliance. Your partner for one match may be your opponent for another. The game is played on a 12-foot square playing field with a foam tile floor and 1-foot-high walls. 2 alliance-neutral craters sit in opposite corners of the playing field, and 2 alliance-specific depots are in the other corners. Navigation targets are placed in the center of each field wall. 4 sampling fields contain minerals, 2 silver spheres, and 1 gold cube, which are randomly lined up in front of each corner. $52 silver and 86 gold minerals are divided roughly evenly and placed in each crater. The lander sits in the center of the field with Alliance-specific landing zones marked by red and blue tape. Red and blue Alliance stations are taped off on opposite sides of the field, including the scoring referee stations. Prior to the start of the match, robots may be latched onto the lander. Robots that cannot be latched must start in the Alliance's landing zone. Robots may also be preloaded with a team marker. Teams may be as creative as they would like with their marker designs. Field personnel will randomize the minerals in the sampling fields. Then the match is ready to start. Each match begins with a 30-second autonomous period. During this period, there are a number of ways for teams to score, using only pre-programmed instructions and sensor inputs. Robots that land on the playing field earn a landing bonus of 30 points. Robots that start in the landing zone are still eligible to play, but will not receive the landing bonus. Robots may use the 4 unique navigation targets to help orient themselves on the field. Robots claim their depot by placing their team marker in it for a claiming bonus of 15 points. If their alliance partner also places their marker in the depot, it is considered completely claimed and is protected through the remainder of the match. Robots that successfully move the gold mineral completely off of its starting location in the sampling field earn a sampling bonus of 25 points. But if a silver mineral also moves, your alliance loses that bonus. And finally, robots that successfully park in any of the craters will earn a parking bonus of 10 points. Following the autonomous period is the 2-minute driver-controlled period. There are a number of ways to score points. Each mineral placed into an alliance's depot earns 2 points. Be careful, however, if the depot is not completely claimed, an opposing alliance may descore your minerals. Robots that successfully place silver minerals into the silver cargo hold earn 5 points each for their alliance. Robots that place gold minerals into the gold cargo hold also earn 5 points each for their alliance. But placing minerals into the incorrect cargo hold will not earn any points. The last 30 seconds of the driver-controlled period is the end game. During this time, robots may continue scoring minerals, and they may also earn bonus points. Robots that park partially in a crater will earn 15 points. However, if they go completely into the crater, they earn 25 points for their alliance. A robot that is deployed from the lander during the match and latches back on during the endgame, lifting off of the playing field, will earn 50 points for their alliance. There are many ways to score in Rover Ruckus, but there are also rules that, if not followed, will award points to your opponents. For example, robots may not launch minerals into the lander from outside of the Alliance's landing zone. Robots may not block access to the lander. A robot may not control more than 2 minerals at a time unless the minerals are in the crater. And parts may not be deliberately detached from robots during the match. This has been a brief summary of the Rover Ruckus game. For complete rules, please read the entire game manual and remember to check the Q&A forum. Don't forget the most important rule of the First Tech Challenge, gracious professionalism. Good luck, teams, and have a great season.
Could I get the members of the planning team to come down and help with the reveal? And frankly, maybe we could just use some friendly faces, add a few hands. Ladies and gentlemen, come on down.
Should have sat down there.
Also, another quick announcement. This company goes.
This is ridiculous wiffle balls. Yeah, we should probably get a picture of this. Are you recording it?
Yeah. That's gonna be a real thing. It's a light base.
And tell me.
So like, how do we get to?
Somebody else? What? Yeah, he's trying to get the measurement.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to go like
looks all about 4, 3, 3.5.
at its peak.
Yeah, so you shouldn't spend too much time trying.
Figure it out.
Navigation.
Oh, yeah, because in autonomous, there's a lot of driving.
Unless you're in here.
I call this unfair. I'm going to have to watch that video.
Yeah. Literally, if we make Falcon, that one.
I still think we have
How many?
No, like a similar design.
Where's the water?
How do you know which one's which?
No, like which one's gold, which one's silver.
The gold ones are yellow.